When you learn languages like Greek and Latin, it helps us to understand words that we speak in modern day English. It helps us look at the etymology of words, where the root words come from. And there's been times where I've come across a word and I'm like, what does that mean? Well, I'm able to break it down into two parts, whether it be Greek or Latin. And, oh, well, I know this half means that in Greek, this half means the other half in Greek, so it must mean this. Greek has helped me in my understanding of English because you can see the grammar from Greek to English. You can see that they're different. In English we have a certain way of saying things, a certain order of words. In Greek, and in all other languages, it's different. And we can see how words relate to one another in different languages. We can see the diversity of languages. And what points us back to God, who's created language. This is a beautiful thing that we can convey the same meaning, but in different ways. Grammar is something that helps us to understand the point of the sentence, of what we're trying to say. We can look at the way the sentence is structured and say, oh, well, because this word is placed in this part of the sentence, it must mean this. And if you change it just slightly, move it over just a little bit, it can mean a totally different thing.
Well, during grade books, I studied 2 years of Greek. And first thing I thought of when I started taking this is, why in the world am I taking this? This is no language that a college is ever going to accept. I understand this can help in studies, but how is this going to help me, at the master's college? And I have to say, it has truly helped me so much in both my personal biblical studies as well as my academic studies. In my personal studies, I've been able to read from, a Greek New Testament and even the Septuagint, and it has expanded my understanding of different passages so much. And just getting to read them in the original language is something that not many people get to understand. And getting to see, looking at a certain passage and saying, I understand what that word means. And sometimes the translation doesn't bring that word out as well as it should. And being able to understand it for yourself, read it for yourself, and learn the meaning for yourself instead of relying upon what other people have translated is a real help to your personal study and walk with the Lord. And in my academic studies, it helps too, because my teachers don't have to sit and try and explain Greek to me when they go through different parts of the Bible. I'm currently studying theology, and every time my professor goes through one of the different studies, he sits down and tries to explain, the meaning of, for instance, soteriology. And having gone through Greek, I already know the different meanings of these and what they're supposed to encompass, and just knowing even just the basic vocabulary, not even knowing that much in terms of conversation or anything like that, it really, really helps in your own personal academic studies. Just getting to understand the way the language works and just the different areas that it encompasses is really something that is very valuable and something that will help me not just now in my academics, but as I continue to study after college.